This is my first time watching F1 on live, says Caden Zietsen Fong. Well, welcome. I think you mean not live on the track, but live on stream. Either way, congratulations. Hope you have a good time. Hope you enjoy the race. And yeah, if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Get a coffee, bro. No, if I get a coffee, I won't be able to go back to sleep after the race. I'm good. When does it start? In just a few seconds, guys. Come on. Be patient. Be a little bit patient. Good morning. 7 a.m. here. Ooh, that's a good time. That's a good time. Hi, Raina. How are you? So let's see. Drivers are stopped right now at the end of turn 17. And they're now going and lining up at the back end of the grid. We're looking at the medical car around the back. Just a few seconds until we get going. That's Yo Wan Yu. In Zhou Wan Yu, that's Yuki Tsunoda, my god. In P20 lining up, and green flag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing in Las Vegas. It's a clean start from Max Verstappen, who already is in front of Charles Leclerc, going side by side into turn 1. Is he gonna get the move ahead? Oh, they both go really wide. Oh, and there's a driver. That's Fernando Alonso looking back, and he is spun at the start of the race. That's Lance Stroll all the way up into 9th place there. Esteban Ocon looking up as well. Let's see what happened there. Valtteri Bottas is in that last place. Carlos Sainz also tangled there in that mess. Yeah, it's a yellow flag on turn 1, yellow flag, and that's Alonso and Bottas. Looks like tangled in turn 1. They're both, gonna have a tough race from now on. Sainz also spun there in the Ferrari, but he could get it back going again, and he is right now in P19. So yeah, there's not a safety car, but that is definitely a yellow flag right now. Everyone's back going again, but let's see if there's some damage with one of those cars, with Bottas, with Alonso, or with Carlos Sainz, either of the three ones that had a lot of problems at the start. But yeah, right now Verstappen's leading from Leclerc. That's George Russell in P3, Pierre Gasly. Then it's Alex Albon in P5. Then it's Magnussen, Sargent, Ocon, Stroll, and Perez rounds out the points. Alonso, I've got damage. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. I think that may be it from him today, as we are looking at Logan Sargent going wheel to wheel with Kevin Magnussen. Let's see who comes out in front. Kevin Magnussen going super aggressive there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to make a move to make an overtake. That's Logan Sargent still ahead after they go through turn 17 and into the start-finish straight once again. Let's look. We have a virtual safety car. Virtual safety cars. Norris just gains a position, gets ahead of Lewis Hamilton, and is up into 14th place. That's going to be super bad for Alonso's championship. Sainz is as well. Well, actually, all of those who were fighting for that place in the Constructors' Championship are pretty compromised right now. Verstappen on the radio. Oh, Checo comes in. Checo comes in to change the front wing. Oh my god, so did Checo make the contact with Alonso there? Alonso comes in as well. Let's see what's happening. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Yeah, change of the front wing for Alonso as well. That's David Beckham. Oh, look, a lot of bits of Aston Martin there. That's a lot of bits of carbon fiber. Let's see a replay of the race start. What actually happened there at the start? I don't think Alonso did much. He went round the inside. And oh my god. Yeah, no. He lost it a little bit, I think. He went over the curve and he lost the rear, maybe. Let's see, on board with Leclerc into turn 1. both Leclerc and Max Verstappen going very deep. It almost looked like it was going to be Lewis Hamilton taking, no, Lewis Hamilton, no, George Russell taking the inside and the lead, of course, there at the start. But yeah, Verstappen managed to make it move. Leclerc's arguing on the radio that he should be given the position back, that Verstappen did not overtake legally. I have to see what the stewards think about that. BSC is ending right now. Let's see what happened there with Alonso. Honestly, I think he lost it himself. He lost it, yeah, on his own. I think Alonso spun on his own. Yeah, not good. Verstappen not being told to give that position back, so he is now racing ahead of Leclerc, Russell, Gasly, Albon, Sargent, Magnussen, Ocon, Stroll, who gained 10 places. 10 places in the start. Hülkenberg in P10. Ocon gained 8 places, so that soft tire really putting the work in for Lance Stroll, which is absolutely fantastic to see. All the way up into P9, into the points for Aston Martin, which is, yeah, crucial right now in the place in the championship that they are at. The most normal Verstappen overtake, yeah. Slide move by Max, yeah, honestly, I don't really know what that was all about, that overtake. But yeah. We are green flag racing again, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys, DRS is enabled. And we are now looking at Perez, Alonso, and Bottas being way out of the... Oh! Someone's gone off. That's a yellow flag. Oh, that's Norris. Oh, Norris is crashed. Okay, that's going to be a full-on safety car then. That's going to be a full-on safety car. He smashed into the wall. I just saw a car going through and Davry. Yeah, that's Ocon gaining a position on Magnussen, which I think has to be given back because it happened under safety car. And yeah, Lando Norris, I think that was a big crash. Let's see. I'm okay, he says. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. But yeah, Norris into turn 12. He just went straight through. And into the barrier. But yeah, I mean the safety car, as much as it's gonna be really good for Perez, for Alonso, and for Bottas. That's what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be really good at bringing the pack together. I mean, right now, Perez is 43 seconds off Verstappen off the lead. Oh, that's Stroll coming in. Stroll comes in. Sainz comes in as well. But I was going to say, yeah, Alonso and Bottas are really far off the pack as well. Carlos Sainz fitting those hard tires. Lance Stroll also, I think, fitting hard tires. And yeah, they come out, both of them, well ahead of the guys. Sergio Perez just ahead of Carlos Sainz, but well ahead of Alonso, well ahead of Bottas. But those three right now are back in the race. So 4 laps in, and yeah, 2 safety cars already. Let's see what happened with Lando. Oh, he just lost the rear. Lost the rear completely, hit the wall with the back wing. Yeah, he just lost the back end on his own. It was a very weird move. It was a spectacular crash. Yeah, the car just snapped. I think it was just a bit of dirty air. He was a bit of a loss. Yeah, lost a little bit of traction there. Dirty air. The car just didn't grip up enough. So they were struggling with tire temperature all weekend long, and yeah. Oh, Hamilton had some debris hit his front wing as well. Lando Norris is into the medical car right now. He is fine, and I think he's onto the medical center as we speak. The car is being craned out, and Alonso's joined the back of the pack, along with Sainz and Perez, and Bottas is going to be joining pretty soon, I think. Luckily, I think from the start chaos, No one has got a lot of damage. Bottas, why is Bottas so slow though? He's like really far behind everyone. Leclerc radio? Okay, so Leclerc's been told that the case at the of the start, they have to take it up with the stewards, and that it's up to them right now. But if anything changes, they will let him know. What happened to Lando? He just lost the rear on dirty air, and yeah, into turn was it into turn 11, which is usually flat. Let's see. Actually, hold on. I want to see what happened to Bottas. Okay, so yeah, he was just an innocent bystander of the Alonso spin. Yeah, no, absolutely no grip on the inside part of the track. I think that's what happened there, and Bottas crashed into Alonso there. So that's really unfortunate for both of them. That's yeah, that's bad. But luckily, no one crashed into each other super hard or anything. But yeah, let's look at Bottas. He was just oof. Yeah, I mean Alonso spun in front of him, and there was not much he could do. Yeah, they crashed into each other. And smashed up their front wings. But other than that, yeah, both of the front wings are changed and everything should be fine now. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so one of the things that actually happened with Bottas, that one of the reasons why he couldn't avoid crashing into Alonso is because Sergio Perez crashed into the back of him. So he tapped him in the back. That's Carlos Sainz tapping wheels with Lewis Hamilton into turn one. That turn one was a complete, absolute disaster. I mean, four drivers crashing into another driver. Um, yeah, luckily Hamilton didn't get the short end of the stick there. He could continue going with no problems. But yeah, Sainz, Alonso, Bottas, and Perez all heavily compromised in the races, and they're gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, at least the three of them are on fast cars. We may get a good show here, but yeah, we're gonna have to see. There seems to be no grip. All of the crashes happen because of a lack of grip. A lack of grip into turn one. A lack of grip into turn 11. Oh, King Chu. Holy, that's a big donation. Let's be patient. The map and data will be fixed soon, so please be patient. That being said, you all better say thank you when it's fixed. I'll be looking at all of you. Yeah, I looked at your map messages, guys, but there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, if it gets fixed, it gets fixed. We're working on it, of course. First of all, thank you so much, King Ju, for your donation. Thank you ever so much. It's really appreciated. That's for true. That's for real. I mean, yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, then again, we will let you know when we get the map back, and you will also see it. We're working on it, but there's not much we can do right now. Um, it's been a while since I came to this channel. Says Prince Pinut. Well, welcome back, bro. Well, we're still here. We're still going. We're still growing. Most importantly, and yeah, I mean, we look forward to seeing you again. Perez is P16 now. Yeah, he gained the position there with Carlos Sainz bidding. Safety car is ending this lap. Safety car is ending this lap. So we are now at the end of the first sector, coming into this, well, actually in the start of the second sector right now, as everyone goes through turn 9. So yeah, the safety car is out, but is coming to an end as we go into turn 12. So everyone from Perez down has stopped already. So that's Perez, Sainz, Alonso, and Bottas. They're all on the hard compound tire, and yep, they're all on the hards. And then everyone else has yet to make a stop. Magnussen has just been given the position back. That's exactly what I said when the safety car started. Ocon should give that place back. He has Verstappen radio. Okay, so the situation lap 1, turn 1 is with the stewards. He's been told he doesn't have to return the position, but it's up to him if he wants to do it to maybe avoid a penalty or whatever. But I don't think he's going to be doing that anytime soon. I mean, if we know Verstappen, yeah. Green flag racing, okay, so that's Verstappen leading the pack. Everyone trying to warm up their tires at the back, at the front, at the middle. Everyone is swerving there to try and get some temperature into those tires. And I think that's Verstappen already racing as we go through turn 14. Burble and one up here. Had a few drinks, but thank you always for streaming and commentating. Love you, everyone. We love you, Burble. Thank you ever so much for your donation. I mean, it's super appreciated, and yeah, thank you for sticking around and for commentating, for watching. I'm commentating, but we're looking at Oscar Piastri going round the inside of Yuki Tsunoda. They're making a position and going into the points. The McLaren, who seemed unlikely to get any points at all with everything that happened at the start, is in well positioned now to start gaining a few places. Hülkenberg, Ocon, Magnussen, and perhaps finish in a decent position up in front. Meanwhile, the Williams are in P5 and P6. Gasly is still up in P4 as Zhou gets past Ricardo and Carlos Sainz gets past Fernando Alonso. Alonso's trying to get him back. They are extremely close as they go through turn 12, through turn 9, sorry. It's way too early. I'm sorry, Burble, that I butchered that. Well, too early or too late. Either way, it's still the middle of the night, so. But yeah, everyone from Piastri down pretty much is on the hard compound tires. I mean, Tsunoda and Ricardo are the only exceptions, but everyone else is on the hards. Stroll has stopped as well, by the way. I forgot to add that one when I was saying the guys who stopped. And we are now going into turn 14. 14, yes. On board with Lewis Hamilton, P12 right now. Sainz gets past Perez as well. So Sainz gaining a few places. That Alonso dropping down as well. No. Well, Perez and Sainz are trading positions there. Alonso is staying where he was actually. Alonso now getting past Carlos Sainz into turn 1. Let's see. That's Lewis Hamilton trying to make an overtake on Yuki Tsunoda on P11 to get into the points. They are side by side into the first sector. Oh, that's a round outside. That's a fantastic move. Lewis Hamilton gets it done and is up into 11th place. 5-second penalty for Verstappen has been given. As I said, Oscar Piastri could get a few places, and now he is showing exactly that, getting past Nico Hülkenberg in the Haas and is up into 9th place with the superior race pace on that McLaren there. But yeah, 5-second penalty for Max Verstappen, who's now leading this race. A 5-second penalty right now, would dropping down to P5. So yeah, he's gonna have to open the gap right now. It's 2.1 seconds. I mean, if we know Verstappen, he's just gonna disappear in front. But we're now looking at that. Oh, yep, that's for forcing the driver of another driver off the track on turn 1, lap 1. But yeah, I was gonna say we are now looking at Kevin Magnussen and Ocon probably going to be fighting for position there at the end of the strip into turn 14. Let's see, DRS I don't think has been activated yet. But there's a very important slipstream happening here. Has just breaking a little bit later than Ocon. It was looking like the move was set up, but unfortunately Ocon did not brake late enough for it to be done. So Verstappen still leading the pack now, 2 seconds from Leclerc. Then it's Russell, Gasly, Albon, Sargent, Magnussen, Ocon, Piastri, and Hülkenberg rounding off the points. We're now on board once again with Esteban Ocon as Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Update grid position. Yeah, I just did. Behind Ham. Oh, that's a That's Piastri. DRS has been enabled. Okay, that's Piastri in front of Hülkenberg still. Now getting closer to Ocon. Now within the DRS of Ocon. The race strategy after the BSC and the safety cars have been, pretty much a one stop or a two stop from the mediums to hards. Nothing's changed a lot. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. From a one stop, I think is more preferable right now. Those who start on the mediums are going to try to extend as much as possible. But yeah, those at the back are going to have to stop again. That's almost guaranteed. Verstappen radio. You have been given a 5-second penalty for that incident, but you're already 2 seconds ahead behind. So we just keep eking that gap out to the stop. So he's going to have to serve the penalty at the stop, of course. Yeah, that's fine. Send them my regards, Verstappen says. My God. What a guy. But yeah, he's gonna try to extend that gap to 5 seconds before the stop to completely invalidate that penalty, as we are now seeing Ocon getting past Kevin Magnussen and being up into 7th place. Very good scoring weekend for Alpine as well as Williams this weekend. I mean, if the race ends not far from what it is now, Williams, it's gonna have a major impact on the championship, on the constructors championship for Haas, for Williams, for Alpine as well. It's a big scoring weekend for the small teams, as we are now looking at Oscar Piastri going round the inside with a fantastic move into turn 1 as he gets past Kevin Magnussen. Was that turn 1? I think my maps are out of sync. But now that's Kevin Magnussen trying to get him back round the outside once again. He manages to do so and is up in front going into turn 5. I think I'm a little bit behind here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, so I was off. Oh. No, why am I? Hold on, I'm getting problems with the stream. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's better now. Yeah, it's fixing itself. Piastri up into P8. That's Hamilton into P10. So Hamilton gets past Nico Hülkenberg as Piastri once again gets past Kevin Magnussen, and they are both up into much more comfortable positions. That's Hamilton into the points right now in the Mercedes, as George Russell is into P3 right now in the podium. Sorry, and Gasly sets the fastest lap of the race. Stroll dropping down though. Stroll losing 2 places there. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki Tsunoda's falling down the order. Oh, he comes into the pits. Okay, Yuki has pitted. There's a bit of a scuffle there. At the back of the pack into turn 1. That's Alonso try and go around the inside of Stroll, who's lost a lot of places there. He's lost to Perez. He's now losing to Alonso. Let's see if the motors are going to be a factor there from between the two Aston Martins, as Alonso's now defending around the inside from Bottas. Oh, that's Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz goes around the inside of Alonso, moving up into 16th place, and that's cost Alonso dearly. That what happened there at the back that made everyone so close together? Let's see a replay now on Oscar Piastri as he goes around the outside. That turns, I think, to the inside on Kevin Magnussen. No, that's just the strip. That's just the back straight. Why is the pig the right way up? He was getting blood clots on his brain, so we had to turn him upside down. So yeah, he would survive, honestly. Are you well? So low, boys. It's the middle of the night. I cannot scream. That's what happens. It's the middle of the. It's my early morning voice because, well, just woke up and it's the middle of the night, so I cannot raise my voice a lot. That's what's happening. Hamilton getting past Kevin Magnussen and Perez getting past Ricardo. Perez making his way through the pack fantastically right now, as we have a bit of a DRS train behind Perez right now. Ricardo, Stroll, Sainz, Alonso. Stroll's probably going to get past Ricardo in no time. 0.2 of a second gap between those two, but everyone's extremely close there at the back. Bro doesn't want to be the professional upstairs neighbor. Yeah, upstairs, downstairs, and also, I mean, I got people leaving with me. That people, yeah, that are sleeping right now. The pig is just missing the tail now. Well, wait until someone crashes into turn 14 and you'll get your little dot. There's actually an escape route in 14, so there's a little pigtail for us here on the actual lab map. But yeah, let's look right now at Lewis Hamilton in P9. Let's see that overtake he made on the Haas of Magnussen. Yeah. The guys that are hard to overtake, everyone's at the back right now. Stroll has to get past Ricardo. He's losing them a lot of time. Ricardo defending there, 1.2 seconds the gap to Perez. Perez is making his way up the packs very, very beautifully, up into 12th place already for him as he gets past Nico Hülkenberg. That's Stroll getting past Ricardo then. Carlos Sainz is going to be up next. He is he's very close to that overtake. Everyone, as I said, around the back is extremely close. Overtakes are going to happen left and right, and moving around the pack is a real possibility because the guys at the front don't really have that much race pace. Nico Hülkenberg comes into the pits. We need action to cool the car, Carlos Sainz says. I'm on it. Carlos Sainz trying to go around the inside on turn 1. We risk to stop the car. Carlos Sainz gets told he needs to overtake and to get some cleaner racing unless he wants to get overheating there in the cars. Carlos goes around the outside, gets past Daniel Ricciardo. That's going to be Fernando Alonso's car now to overtake Ricciardo. Started on the medium compound tires, already struggling a lot with those. Oh, the camera work was a bit shoddy there on the corner. We pretty much missed the action, but oh well. Yeah, that's Carlos Sainz up into P14, and that's Alonso gonna be making the move very shortly as well. DRS is available for him as they go through turn 10 and into the strip. Through 11 and 12 right now. Bad camera work in F1? No way, man. No, it's not. Usually it's race direction. But this was just the camera looking at the floor. Let's see Alonso here with the RS going round the inside and getting the move done way before the end of the straight. Alonso's up into 15th place. Let's see, that's a new fastest lap of the race. That's Lewis Hamilton with a 138.4. Oh, that's a new fastest lap. Actually, now by Sergio Perez. That didn't last long. Sergio now holding the fastest lap in P12 with the hard compound tire. TV direction kind of sluggish. Yes, it is. It's missed the turn 1 action as well. Yeah, not a surprise to be honest. That's Esteban Ocon now looking very close to overtaking Sargent as well. P6 for him. This is gonna be a big weekend for Alpine if they can pull this off. Clean overtake by Ocon there. That's not really normal to see. Yellow flag on the second sector. Very brief. That may have been Valtteri Bottas going very wide or something. Current tire. Oh my god. The pit window for the medium tires is open. It's from lap 14 to 23. We're in lap 14 right now. Yeah, current tire medium pit window. That's what it says in the graph. So it's very hard to formulate a sentence when you see that. But I just have to, every single time I see it, and my mind gets jumbled up, and my mouth decides to speak fluently, and it gets fixed. But yeah, let's see. Around the inside, we are looking at Oscar Piastri going in. Oh, that's a very nice move on the Williams. That's Piastri getting up into 7th place and Sargent dropping down to P8. That's Lewis Hamilton now also threatening that position from Sargent and getting past into the start-finish straight. That's Perez moving up 2 places there. Getting past Zhou, getting past Magnussen. Magnussen, comes into the pits there. Okay, Magnussen has come in. We're starting to see the medium drivers pitting right now. The medium tires are starting to get graining. Yeah, that's Sergio Perez slowing down, being slowed down a lot. Everything up for me. Okay, the coverage is frozen, and I think my internet's gone. And we're back. Okay, yeah. Sorry, probably there was a blip there. Yeah, everything's back now. Fastest lap, by the way, now for Fernando Alonso. Yeah, we should be back right now. It was oh, now the sponsor spot is back on the turn I said was gone. I think that's turn 12. Yeah. New fastest lap by Alonso as he is in P14 right now, chasing down Carlos Sainz. The gap was 1.4 seconds now, 8/10 as Russell gets told to come in and box. Russell P3 right now, going into the pits. Let's see if it's a good stop. And that's Max Verstappen still leading from Leclerc. He could not open the gap. Leclerc's closing it down though. He didn't give the position back, and now the gap is half a second. Half a second. Let's see what's going on with Russell there. I think he's gonna fit the hard. Clean stop. Sargent also came in. As we're now looking at Verstappen under threat of an overtake by Leclerc. So that penalty is gonna be all the more interesting. We may actually see Gasly in the podium as well. I mean, at this pace, Verstappen has to make up 5 seconds. Well, they're actually much, they're ahead. So that's not going to be that big of a problem, as Alonso is probably going to get the overtake done on Zhou and you extremely quickly there, as Carlos Sainz is through and up into 10th place. Verstappen team radio. My tires are going to get really shit, mate. Really fucked, he said. Okay. His tires, yeah, are struggling a lot to keep Leclerc behind. But yeah, the both of them are well clear up here, Gasly. Verstappen being told to box at the end of this lap as they are going into turn 14. Let's see if Leclerc is going to be able to make an overtake around the inside. Yes, he is. That's Leclerc leading this race now as Leclerc moves around the inside onto turn 14. And yeah, new race leader as Max Verstappen's also going to have to pit. I think Leclerc's going to hold on for 1 or 2 more laps. And let's see. Yeah, he's staying out. He's staying out. Piastri losing a position to Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton, a lot of race pace today. Hamilton up into 6th place. Serving the penalty there, the Red Bulls. And there we go. Let's see where he comes out. Will he encounter traffic? Will Verstappen fall to traffic there at the middle of the pack? Yes, he does. Oh, that's a very slow stop by Oscar Piastri. 4.4 seconds as Albon also comes in. 2.6 for him to stop. Hamilton says, I've got a puncture. Oh my god. I jinx him. Okay, let's see a replay of what actually happened there. Did they touch? Oh yeah, they touched. They touched with Oscar Piastri on turn 14. Oh my, so Hamilton is gonna suffer from that one. Oh, Piastri had to come in. He had a puncture as well immediately. Yeah, Hamilton's got a long, long way to go still. He thinks he's got a puncture, but he's looking... Oh yeah, he's letting drivers go. That's Sainz through. Alonso couldn't get past Zhou though. That's gonna cost him dearly. Oh, he's taking down the baller there. Out of the way, yeah. The end of turn 12, I think that was. Both of the cars, I think, have damage right now. So I'm not seeing... Oh, yeah, there's DRS. That's Russell getting past Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton, car's not stopping. Yeah, he's really struggling there. Hamilton with, I mean, that's probably the floor touching the floor. The floor touching the ground. Ocon up into 2nd place as Pierre Gasly comes into the pits. That's Perez in 3rd place already. I mean, granted, he has to stop, but yeah, he's on an inverse strategy right now. That's Gasly in the pits. Hamilton as well, of course. And that's Ricciardo coming in as well. Alonso needs to get past Zhou. Oh, he's on mediums, Hamilton. Why didn't they put him on hards? They put him on mediums. He could have gone on to the end with those hards, but may have been the last set he had those. So that's probably gonna have to be an extra stop, so a 3-stop for Lewis Hamilton, a 2-stop, sorry, for Lewis Hamilton. After what we've seen. Yeah, because he, I think, only had one set of new hards, but he's got a set of new mediums that not a lot of people do. So he may use those and then go on to used mediums there, but that's gonna cost him dearly. Let's see. Now we are looking at Ocon under threat from the Red Bull. Around the inside goes Sergio Perez into turn 14, gets the move done, and that's Perez up into second place. What a race, though! What a way to move up. I mean, they still have to come in again, of course, but Leclerc's still out there. Leclerc's still pushing. As Alonso finally gets past Zhou and is up into 6th place. I have a friend saying best race of the year. Yeah, it's been a lot of action. I mean, it's been good. It's been really good so far. A lot of stuff going on. Turn 14 incident involving Piastri and Hamilton reviewed. No further investigation on causing a collision. That was just a racing incident, and I wholeheartedly agree. Now Alonso's catching Carlos Sainz, getting back up to speed with the pack there, as Zhou is already left 1.3 seconds behind. Russell's now looking to overtake him and join the guys up in front. The gap from P1 to P2, that's 14.5 seconds. That's Zhou, a little bit squirrely on the exit of turn 5, now going into 6. Oh, no, sorry, that was not turn 5, that was turn 7. But, yeah, blocking Russell a little bit for the overtake there as they go through the second sector and into turn 12. That's going to be the strip right now. And I think that's an overtake just waiting to happen. Russell, DRS, and Slipstream on the Alfa Romeo going round the outside for this one. They are side by side. Yeah, up ahead and into 7th place for Russell as Zhou drops down to 8th place. Max Verstappen's now on the back of him. Yeah, but Leclerc's just sailing ahead. I mean, Verstappen's enjoying traffic as I think Leclerc's now the effective leader of this race. But this is going to be leading from Ocon and Stroll with Leclerc stopping. But Ocon also has to stop. Leclerc, Ocon, Zhou are the only ones who have yet to make their first pit stops. Max lost positions in box. Yeah, he stopped. I mean, he had to serve a 5-second penalty, and he came out in the middle of the traffic, so there's not much he could have done with that. Now we are looking at oh, yellow flag on the second sector. That's been cleared. That's been cleared. But Leclerc's, yeah, way up ahead. I don't really know what caused that yellow flag. We didn't see it. Race direction, once again. But yeah, Russell made his way past Zhou, and now we're looking at Max Verstappen trying to do the same. Ooh, Zhou's pretty hard to overtake around this circuit. Verstappen makes his way up into P8 as they go into turn 12. There we go. Verstappen's ahead. But Zhou's got DRS though. I don't think he's gonna be able to get him back, but it's gonna be interesting. Let's see now. Perez is leading from Leclerc, sorry, is leading from Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Sainz, Alonso. That's Russell, and that is Verstappen, Zhou, Gasly, Albon, and Piastri. That's Ocon coming into the pits as Sargent goes past Bottas. Yeah, it's everyone's very close there. close by between Sargent, Bottas, Magnussen. Those overtakes could happen any second. Ocon is into the pits. Let's see where he comes out. I think it was a clean stop, comes out around P10, P11 right now. Oh, and those are, yeah, they're crucially ahead of the mini train of Sargent, Bottas, Magnussen, and Hulkenberg. So that was a good positioning there. He comes out behind Oscar Piastri, and Ocon is in 12th place with fresh rubber right now. Norris is frozen. Yeah, he crashed. Magnussen is up into 14th place, past Valtteri Bottas. Leclerc still holding on to those mediums. Oh, okay. He's been told to box. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, he should box imminently right now. I don't know how much pace those tires have, but we're now looking at Alonso under threat of George Russell at the back straight right now. DRS open for Russell as Alonso goes to the inside. I don't think there's much he can do, but of course he always finds a way. And defense for one extra lap. That's Alonso still ahead of George Russell there. Yeah, fresher tires for George Russell there. That's the difference it makes. 5 lap old versus 17 lap old tires. That's Leclerc coming out right behind Stroll. Right behind Stroll. So he's gonna have to make that overtake if he wants to extend this gap there. Verstappen, I see a Red Bull, I think Verstappen. Hamilton gets past Yuki Tsunoda, by the way, but yeah, Perez is 7.7 seconds ahead of Stroll, and Leclerc has to make the move in order to have some wiggle room and to be able to push a little bit more. But yeah, right now he's 2 seconds behind the Aston Martin. As Alonso's getting close to Carlos Sainz, but yeah, Russell's all over the back of that Aston Martin. I don't think Alonso's going to be able to close the gap enough for him to get the DRS. That's Russell and that's Verstappen all over the rear of that Aston Martin. Let's see, I think it's going to be a double overtake around the strip. As Stroll gets... Yeah, Stroll, I don't think is going to get overtaken right now. But yeah, no, that's not going to happen. But that's the Mercedes going around the outside, and I think this time it's gonna happen. Yes, it definitely did. That's a much fresher rubber, and there's not much Alonso can do about that. And that's Verstappen also trying to make the move right now, trying to get past him. Not enough to make it through turn 12, through turn 14. My bad. But yes, round the start finish straight. Is that gonna be able to happen? Verstappen moves around the inside, braking late, and he's up into P6. Max Verstappen is up into 6th place. DRS open for Alonso now, as they are on the first DRS zone between 4 and 5. Stroll train. Let's see. Not a Stroll train. No. The gaps are big. The gaps are 2.5 seconds now from Stroll to Leclerc. So Stroll actually seems to be pulling away from the Ferrari there. Has Stroll pitted yet? Yes, everyone has stopped right now. But the 1 stop versus the 2 stop is gonna be shaking everything up. I mean, Perez is going for a 2 stop, Stroll's going for a 2 stop, Alonso's going for a 2 stop. So is Zhou. No, Zhou hasn't stopped. Oh, everyone stopped other than Zhou. Okay, well, revision to what I said previously. But yeah, Bottas is also going for a 2 stop, and Lewis Hamilton is as well. So a 2 stop could be a good option as well. I mean, it allows to push more, and it was an option in the strategy. The safety car may have made it not as good of an option, but it's still pretty decent, I would say. So let's see what actually happens with those. But yeah, Alonso's already losing a lot of time to Verstappen. I think he should stop Yeah. If he's got another set of hearts, fit those, and then go to the end of the race. Leclerc's stop was a not really good 4-second stop. Yeah, they wanted to come out ahead of Stroll, but that made him fall a little bit behind, and now he's stuck in third place, and that's Carlos Sainz, George Russell, and Max Verstappen extremely close. I think Sainz is gonna be told to slow the pack down a little bit, slow Russell and Leclerc as much as he can. But I don't think he's got much of a choice there as they are going through turn 11. I think we're gonna see a repeat of what's happened with Alonso. They're both gonna be overtaking Carlos Sainz imminently. I think one of them at least into turn 14. DRS is wide open, and that's George Russell. Is he gonna be making this move around the inside or around the outside? Around the outside he goes. Into 14, there you go. And that's not enough for Max Verstappen, or is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He goes round the inside, and into 14 he goes. He's up ahead and up into 6th place. Yeah, remember, Carlos Sainz is on a split strategy as well. Gasly gets past Zhou. Gasly is up into P8 right now. Perez hasn't taken a real stop yet, just a front wing repair. Yeah, and a change of tires. So it was a real stop. Stroll woke up. Yeah, I think he did. Did a new fastest lap of the race from P11, who's Esteban Ocon. Let's see, we're now looking at George Russell. George Russell under threat now by Max Verstappen. The overtakes on the guys that are slower have come and gone, and now it's all Verstappen v Russell, and I think that's a move that's gonna happen this lap. We are looking at both of them going through the second sector. Ricardo gets past Bottas as Bottas comes into the pits, but yeah, I think that's a move that's gonna happen right now as they come through turn 10 into 11, and they are extremely close, those two. Round the inside goes Max Verstappen. Oh, is he gonna make it? Oh, they touch! Oh, there's a lot of contact. Oh, and there's contact there. Oh, why couldn't he wait though? There's some damage there. I think it's a front wing damage for Verstappen. He could have waited like 3 seconds. And that's a DRS overtake for Leclerc on Lance Stroll. Yeah. Verstappen does not like to negotiate traffic. He really does not. And that's Stroll now in P3. But yeah, Max is... there's contact there. I don't know where it came from. I think it was a little bit of floor from Russell or a little bit of end plate from Verstappen. Either way, there's some damage for probably both of those cars as Ocon gets past Zhou. Mate, he just turns in on me. Check my tire and front. No, dude, you turned in on him. Tire is okay for now. Stay out. Okay, Verstappen's being told to stay out. My god. Yeah, that was not a good overtake. He could have waited like 2 seconds and make it round with the DRS into 13. But no. He had to make it into turn 12 where there was definitely not enough space. Not enough space. My god. Let's see a replay of what's going on there. What happened? Yeah. It was a fair bit of contact, and I think Russell's floor is a little bit damaged from that. Oof. Or that may just been front wing. May have just been front wing. Let's see. Yeah, no. Those bits of carbon are not just front wing. But I think the brunt of the damage was taken by Max Verstappen's car, as we have a safety car. Oh, full on safety car right now. Debris on track has to be cleared, and that's fantastic for the guys who pitted at the start. Yeah, that's fantastic for Perez. That's fantastic for Stroll. That's fantastic for Sainz, Alonso. Yeah, Verstappen's been told to box, so he's gonna change that front wing. My God, Verstappen, what a race! I don't think he's gonna be able to win this one. Perez coming in, 2.4 second stop, a good stop. Perez in the hard, Stroll in, Verstappen in, Russell in, Sainz in. Oh, so it looks like most people are gonna be pitting right now. So it's pretty much a free stop for those guys who were extending there. Okay, we're on the alternate strategy. Alonso comes in, Zhou comes in as well. Yeah, okay, so Alonso comes out. Oh, is that Ocon? Oh my. Oh, that was Stroll, sorry. That's not Alonso. Okay. So Alonso comes out behind Sargent. I was like, okay, are we gonna see Alonso Ocon again? No, Magnussen comes in, Hulkenberg comes in, Hamilton comes in as well. I think that was a bit of a slow stop by Hamilton, 3.7. Yeah, bit of a slow stop and causing a collision. I think that's an investigation between Russell and Verstappen, and I think that's gonna be smack down another penalty for Max Verstappen. I wouldn't be surprised if that's another penalty for Max Verstappen, as Ocon now holds a fastest lap on P6, and we have Leclerc leading from Perez, then it's Gasly, Piastri, Verstappen in P5, Ocon, Stroll, Albon, Russell, and Sainz closing off the points. Hamilton's in P17. Okay, so a lot of stuff going on. Let's see what happens at the safety car restart. I think the debris has been pretty much cleared, so I wouldn't be surprised if the safety car comes in this lap. But yeah, right now it's Leclerc v Perez. It's Leclerc leading from Leclerc didn't this. Oh, he didn't come in. No, he didn't come in. Oh yeah, he did come in. No, that's Carlos Sainz. We're looking at. Where are we looking at Carlos Sainz? Was that an unsafe release? No, I don't know where we're looking at Carlos Sainz there. Oh my God, side by side there. Um, in the pits, that's Verstappen and Lance Stroll. And that's Russell and yeah, and Alonso. No, not close to making contact, but it was close. That's for sure. Now looking at a replay on Stroll's race. It's been a good race for Stroll. Yeah, a bit of an unsafe release, I would say, and he had to stop to not hit losing the rear a little bit. Verstappen on the exit of the pits. Yeah, that turn one is extremely slippery by the looks of it. They didn't change the front wing on Verstappen's car, so he is out with the kind of damaged front wing. I think most of the damage came from the side of the car, though, so he's going to be running with a few points of downforce less. That's going to make it harder to overtake there in the midfield. He's got Piastri, he's got Gasly ahead. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out of that. Oh, that's a that's a Stewart falling on the X bollard. Yeah, the bollard also could have been cleaned off right now. I think it's been. But yeah, everything's been cleared right now, and everyone's exited the turn 12. Uh, the turn 12, their debris area. So I think at the end of this lap, we're gonna get the safety car coming in, as Yuki Tsunoda is very far behind the rest of the pack. Yeah, safety car is coming in this lap. Why didn't Williams pit? Because they think that they can push to the end, probably. Yeah, I mean, they wanted to get track position over everything. I don't know, maybe banking on a later safety car. I nearly lost it. Tires are fucking cold, says Leclerc. Yeah, he almost lost it under the safety car a la Grosjean Baku 2019. Yes, I think it was 19. Was it? Remember that one? Grosjean like warming at the tires and going straight into the wall in the middle of the safety car. Verstappen radio. Verstappen says, it just looked like he didn't see me at all. No, he saw you. He definitely saw you, but he had nowhere else to go. Yeah, I mean, Verstappen's not fighting this one. He saw it on the TV probably, and he's just saying that to save face. But to be honest, I think that's a pretty Russell gets a penalty. 5-second penalty for Russell. What? Okay, that's Sergio Perez defending, and that's both of the Alpines, both of the Astons going aggressive into turn 1. Alonso making up a place into 12th place, and that's Albon and Stroll fighting it out. Stroll gets past Albon, and then Albon gets past Stroll once again. We are now looking a bit further back at Joe and Magnussen, Hülkenberg and Ricardo, sorry. That black car is really screwing everything up for me. That's Piastri forcing his way past Pierre Gasly and up into 3rd place as Joe gets past Logan Sargent and is up into 12th himself. Wow, what an overtakey and off a safety car. A lot of stuff going on. Max Verstappen right now struggling to get it past Gasly there. Piastri got past Gasly and now Verstappen's he's struggling with the car. Wind suddenly picked up, Hamilton says. Okay, so as I was saying, wind not a factor unless it's at the straights, pretty much, and that may be that. So a little bit windy there on the track. That may catch a few drivers off with an already super slippery, seems like, track. This reminds me of Turkey, the amount of slipperiness that we're having here. Remember the oiled up track that left every car black? It was fantastic. Verstappen noted for unsafe release. Oh, okay, so Verstappen's been noted for unsafe release there. I think, okay, I'm not gonna speak because I clearly don't know what's going on after the penalty to Russell, which I think is the biggest surprise I've seen all race. No further investigation for Verstappen for an unsafe release, as we are now looking at that's George Russell, that's Fernando Alonso as well, both looking to overtake very shortly. Everyone's extremely close there with the racing, as we are now looking at as well. Oh, who was that? Yeah, Hamilton and Ricardo. Hamilton getting past Ricardo and up into 16th place. That's Alonso defending from that's Joe at the back. The black cars, my god, they're screwing everything up for me. I won this Vegas Grand Prix every year, so entertaining. I gotta say, hell of a show. My expectations were pretty much zero, but it's been a good one so far. It's been a good one. We're on lap 30 of 50, 20 laps to go, and I don't want it to end. It's been a really good one. But yeah, we still got just under halfway to go. And everyone's super close. The field's super bunched up, and that's Perez on Leclerc for the lead, the effective lead of Leclerc of the race. Let's see, at the back straight, I don't think that's enough for make a dive, and that's Verstappen trying to get past Gasly, but Gasly defending that position with all his might. I don't think any overtakes are gonna happen there because everyone's got the RS. No overtakes into turn 14 there. This lap at least. Zhou and Bottas are the only drivers with the medium compound tire. Everyone else is they just showed an empty corner for like 2-3 seconds. An empty corner. The camera work this race has been just a disaster, guys. DRS open for Max Verstappen. Oh, okay, DRS wasn't enabled. That's what happened then. Okay, that's where there were no overtakes. Everyone was within slipstream, but no DRS. Now DRS has been enabled. I thought it was enabled last lap. Ooh, Gasly there. Let's see, Perez has got DRS now as they go through turn 10 into 11. That may be a change of the lead as we go into turn 12. Checo Winsears is going to have to stay away from the strip gloves or his wife's going to kill him. The DRS is open for Checo. Let's see if he can get past. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. Nope, it's not going to be enough. Local camera operators are skilled in shooting strippers. What kind of shooting strippers? I'm sorry. It's the US. I just had to make the joke. But yeah, the Ferrari seems to have better straight line speed than the Red Bull, even with the RS that overtakes hard to happen. Yeah, it's a weird camera angle, that one. Let's see, the RS open once again for Sergio Perez as he goes into turn 5. It's very close right now. Purple sector 1 for Max. Oh, Piastri has to stop again. Yeah, Piastri has to stop again. But yeah, those tires are 15 lap old, so that makes sense. Leclerc's probably gonna have to stop again as well. It's a big train behind Albon right now. Well, it was behind Gasly, but Albon's just right now lost DRS. So yeah, everyone's spaced out right there. Everyone's spaced out now. Everyone's close together back there. So it's Gasly, Ocon, Albon, Stroll, Russell, Sainz, Alonso, Joe, Sargent, Magnussen, Hamilton. Everyone with the DRS as Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez goes around the inside into turn 14 and makes the move. And is now into the lead. There's a lead change on the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and that's Sergio Perez leading right now from Charles Leclerc, who still has to stop again. Or is he not gonna stop? Maybe Leclerc's not gonna stop. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't stop. But yeah, that's Perez now leading the race as Max Verstappen says the fastest lap right now. He got past Gasly. When did he get past Gasly? Okay, so Verstappen's past Gasly right now. Hop in P1. Nice one, Perez. That's P2 in the championship already sealed. I mean, with the shocker that Hamilton's had today and how good Perez has been racing, I think that's P2 sealed in the championship. Now the Alpines, very close on track. We know what happens with those two. We know what happens when they race. So let's see. Gasly's ahead of Ocon. At least Gasly's ahead of Ocon. I mean, if it was Ocon ahead of Gasly, that it's a crash just in the way. In the waiting. So let's see, that's Max Verstappen on Oscar Piastri right now. So he's going to go around the outside, around the inside. He goes around the inside. And Piastri, no, he didn't hold his own. I was thinking maybe Piastri can break later, but no. Have the Alpines switched? I don't think so. I think they're still, yep, Gasly is still ahead of, no, that's Ocon ahead of Gasly. That's Ocon ahead of Gasly. Oh no, 10 is Gasly. Gasly's ahead of Ocon. Oh, it's a bit of dust there, but there was no contact. And that's Gasly going very deep into turn 1. Ocon is past, but Ocon's trying to get him back. Gasly gets him back around the outside. Oh my god, that's some great racing. Well, some racing, that's for sure. Ocon radio, team orders. Ocon's been told to hold position, and he just overtook his teammate. Oh my. Okay, so let's see what comes from that. Let's see what comes from that. You suck at this, someone said. Thank you, bro. Stroll extremely close to Alex Albon now, 4/10 of a second as the gap between the two, as Gasly is half a second behind Ocon, P6 and P5. Let's see if those two get into a bit of trouble here as they go into turn 12. The RS is open for Pierre Gasly. We are not seeing them on the TV. For some reason, we're looking at Max Verstappen right now. But let's see, we can see them around the back. Are they gonna show them? Please stick with them, don't show Verstappen. Okay, they're showing Verstappen. Yeah. Joe, Alonso, and Sainz are all within the RS of George Russell there. Russell's got a bit of a train of his own. As the pack starts to spread out a little bit. There's a bigger gap now from Piastri to Ocon, and then from Gasly to Albon, yeah, and then from Zhou to Hamilton as well. Hamilton's really struggling this race. Okay, just as I say that, Hamilton closes the gap to within the RS and now 6/10 of a second. So it's looking more likely for Hamilton to make an overtake than anyone else right now. Let's see, Leclerc and Verstappen. Verstappen's been gaining on Charles Leclerc. 3/10 of a second last lap. Verstappen still holds the fastest lap and is within a second of the Ferrari. They go through turn 10 into 11. It's a decent recovery by Max Verstappen, actually. I think Leclerc may have been left out a bit too long. Or he should have come in during the safety car. Because it was a free stop. But let's see, yeah, Leclerc's got DRS and he's gonna get him back for the... Oh, he's gonna get him back for the lead! Oh, Leclerc goes around the inside into turn 14. Gets him back into turn 14 and is up into P1 once again. Oh my god. Okay, so we're talking about Leclerc being overtaken by Perez, but actually was the other way around. I mean, Stroll gets past Alex Albon and Leclerc out of nowhere just came in and took it from underneath Perez. My god. Oh my, that's now Perez. Now Perez being chased down by Max Verstappen, and I don't think it's gonna be the same story as it would have been if it was Leclerc with Perez behind, as Bottas goes falls behind Ricardo, P18 for him. Yeah, from a long way back. It was a very late braking and it was a fantastic move. I don't think anyone was expecting that, but yeah, I mean, he got the DRS. Verstappen was falling back there on the straight. Yeah, some more straight line speed it looks like the Ferrari have. Let's see, that's Max Verstappen right now. The RS is going to be open, and I think there's not much that Sergio can do about that. Max is forced around the outside, but still, he makes the move before the end of the straight, and he's up into P2. That's Sergio Perez dropping down to P3. Okay, so Russell is very close to Albon. Albon and Stroll, not enough speed as the guys behind, but yeah, Russell, half a second. It was less than that. It was a tenth. The end of the back straight was just not enough to make the move, though. Verstappen radio, let's work together here. We can get him. Yeah, I don't really know what they're talking about. I mean, lip streaming each other, but I don't think there's much Perez can do from the back to help Verstappen. I don't think if he even wants to. Is he gonna get him DRS? Perez is almost out of the DRS range. Oh, look, Rihanna. Yeah, Perez is out of the DRS range. Perez, team radio, stay with him. Double toe here. We work together. Yeah, he's out of the DRS though. I don't think he's gonna be able to do that. Let's see, Verstappen. Oh my god, is Verstappen gonna win this again? Round the inside he goes. Yeah, that's a very... Oh, no, Leclerc gets him back. But that's Verstappen, side by side, into turn 14. Oh, Verstappen manages to get it done. Leclerc can brake much later than that, but much later than Verstappen, but yeah, still, Verstappen could make that move work as Hamilton gets past Zhou Guanyu and is up into 12th place. Did I say Verstappen? I meant to say Hamilton. Hamilton is up into 12th place. But yeah, Verstappen is up into P1 right now. And it's now, let's see if Checo can get it done. But yeah, Verstappen is leading another race. My god. What the fuck is Verstappen gonna? Yes, yeah, indeed, it looks that way. It looks that way. Yeah. Russell not able to get past Alex Albon. The gap's now widening from Albon to Stroll. It's 2.3 seconds there. Yeah, Russell has to get past Alex Albon if you want to see some action here. But now, instead of looking forward, he has to look back, Russell. He is being chased by Carlos Sainz, but I don't think, I mean, the race is showing as if they were on for an overtake, but I don't really think that's the case. I mean, Russell's much more of a threat to Albon than Sainz is to Russell. Sainz has got the RS, but Russell does as well. Let's see if Russell can get it done here. No, no. It's a super high top speed for Alex Albon there, and that seems to be benefiting the Williams a lot. Yeah, but the gap is widening more and more and more. That's Hamilton getting super close to Alonso though. But yeah, that's Albon slowing down Russell, Sainz, Alonso, Hamilton. I predicted a giddy up. Go Verstappen giddy up, says Yentl. That's Russell trying to go around the outside, but I don't think that's it's a move that's gonna happen into turn 5. Let's see. Albon's tires are really old. They are 22 lap old. So yeah, those behind are all on newer rubber, and those ahead are all on older rubber. So I don't think Albon's going to be able to hold it for much longer. That's my prediction. But let's see as they go through turn 12 once again, the train. We're lap at the end. We are on lap 39 of 50. Oh, Russell. I think Russell's going to get him round the outside. I think Russell's going to get him. Yes, he does. Outbreaks him and is into P8. That's Russell. And that's the car starting to get past Alex Albon. And we're going to get some racing again. Verstappen team radio. Just going to have to work hard to break this toe, Max. Yeah, Verstappen's gonna have to extend the gap. Right now is 9/10 of a second as they go through turn 5. Let's see, Hamilton is now attacking with all he's got. Attacking Fernando Alonso. Turn 5. Let's see if Sainz can get it done. I don't think Sainz can get it done right now. Oh, he goes! Oh, Alex Albon locks up, and that's Alonso, and that's Carlos Sainz, both past the Williams there. And that's now Hamilton behind Alex Albon. That's Albon down into 11th place. He has to stop. He Williams to stop. I'm sorry. Side by side they go, but yeah, that's a yellow flag on the... That's a yellow flag on the second sector, as that's Hamilton getting past. Russell team radio, don't hunt them down, George. Russell, yeah, hunting down Stroll, Gasly, Ocon. Oh, yeah, Russell's got the 5-second penalty. I completely forgot about that. Alonso's now within the RS of that. That's the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. Is the RS and is a slipstream going to be enough? I don't think so going into 14. It's a bit too far. 0.4 of a second. No, it's not enough. But yeah, Verstappen's just broken the toe. He's just broken the RS. Yeah, and that's into turn 5 with no DRS. So that's Sergio Perez's hunting ground right now. Let's see what these guys can do. Alonso's got more pace than Sainz, seems like. 0.7 of a second the gap between the two as they go into turn 5. Alonso with DRS, of course. And yeah, Sainz has lost DRS. 0.6 of a second now between Alonso and Sainz. Let's see if there's some magic that can happen around the strip. Verstappen now 1.7 seconds ahead of Leclerc. Sergio Perez, 0.6 the gap between himself and Leclerc up in front. DRS open for Perez. Also has to serve a 5-second penalty, guys, remember that. Verstappen team radio, just make sure you protect the front right tire, Max. Okay, so he's having to manage those tires, Verstappen, if he wants to make it last to the end and yeah, be able to defend in case anything happens. Let's look at a replay now. I think that's a Verstappen overtake. Yeah, that's many laps ago. Oh, Stroll is past Gasly. Stroll is up into P6 right now. That's big for Alpine. That's big. Oh, and that's Hamilton almost making the move on Alonso there. Super late braking for Hamilton. Almost went a little bit wide. We're not seeing that. We're seeing a lot of replays for some reason. Yeah, missing all the track action. I'm having to commentate through the minimap. Yeah, everyone's super close there at the back. Sainz, Alonso, Hamilton. That's Nico Hülkenberg getting past Lance Stroll and up into 15th place. Yeah, the TV coverage is horrid. It's just horrid right now. Oh, is Hamilton gonna get Alonso there? Is Hamilton gonna get Alonso into 14? I think it's not gonna be enough, but it's gonna be close. Let's see there. Leclerc. Oh, it's very close between Leclerc and Perez. Now into turn 5. DRS is open for Perez. 0.6 is the gap between the two, but I don't think this straight is long enough for anything to be able to happen. Live TV is horrendous. That is much better for the race fan. Yeah, but the feed that we're looking at is the TV feed. I mean, there's not any other. I mean, unless you go onto individual onboard cameras, but the live feed is what the live feed is. There's not much we can do about that. Oh my god. So close they're into 5 between Hamilton and Alonso. So that's very late braking for Leclerc. Yeah, he went really wide. Leclerc. And that's a position lost. That's a position lost, and that's Perez up into 2nd place. Yep. He couldn't handle the pressure. He outbraked himself. Yeah, just outbraked himself into turn 12. Almost went into the Into the wall there, Leclerc. It was pretty close there. Now Carlos Sainz is closing in on Russell and Gasly. And Alonso's almost losing DRS there as Stroll gets past. Oh, Piastri comes into the pits. Fitted the medium tires. He had to come in. And let's see where he comes out. Ahead of Albon. Yes, he does. 11th place. And that's Hamilton into the point. Hamilton is up into 10th right now. Oh, that's super close between Sainz and Gasly, but Sainz manages to get through, and that's Sainz up into 7th place. Alonso's going for the overtake next as Hamilton's falling back a little bit. Albon gets past Piastri though. Albon gets past Piastri into turn 5. Yeah, that Aston has got more race pace than the Alpine, that's for sure. Russell Radio, George, we are still playing P4. Yeah, okay, Russell's not closing in on Stroll at all. So yeah, that's a move that's not imminent, let's call it. I use that word a lot, but I think it's a good word. That's why I use it. Now, Slipstream, DRS for Alonso goes around the outside. Both of them had DRS. So it's going to be a tough one for Alonso to make. I think they're going side by side into the world. Oh, that's Alonso barely outbraking him. Oh my god, almost went deep Alonso at the end of 14. That's left him a little bit compromised when it comes to the line across the start-finish straight. But he's got to defend Gasly. He's not got to attack right now. He's got to defend from Lewis Hamilton, who's side by side into turn, oh my god, into the final corner, into 17. And into turn 1, he goes ahead. And that's Gasly losing 2 places there. Into P10 he goes. It would have been... It was super close, that. It was super close. Now, once again, we resume the Hamilton-Alonso battle. Can Alonso close the gap to Sainz and get the DRS? If he doesn't, I think the overtake's gonna happen around the back straight. Oh, Russell's now catching Stroll. Russell started pushing now. Russell started pushing and is closed down by 7/10 the gap. Yeah, 1.7, but Stroll is also getting close to Ocon, 1.2. So if he gets within the DRS, it's gonna be hard for Russell to overtake. That's Alonso not getting closer to Sainz though. As we're now looking at that Stroll, and let's see if Alonso gets overtaken there. It's gonna be super tough. 4/10 of a second, the gap between the two. 2/10 of a second, and that's Alonso defending once again into 14. Stays ahead. P8 for him right now. Ricardo up into 16th place. Now, once again, with Hamilton and Alonso. Let's see. Alonso 1.9 seconds to Carlos Sainz. He's got to close the gap. Otherwise, he's going to lose the position. Come on, Checo, get out of the DRS space. He's out of the DRS. 1.002 seconds. Oh, okay, now within the DRS once again. Yeah, but it really doesn't seem like Leclerc's... he's been catching him. Okay, let's see. Round the back straight they go. 9/8 is the gap. Oof. Leclerc's got that extra top speed and that extra braking force. Let's see if he can get it done, Leclerc. Oh, it's super close, but it's not enough. It's very close, but it's not enough. And right now we're looking at Alonso and Hamilton. I don't think Alonso can hold it this one. I don't think Alonso can hold it this lap. DRS open. Hamilton goes around the inside, and that's a move done. That's a move done into turn 14. Hamilton up into 8th place. Did Verstappen serve the penalty? Yes, he did. The only driver who's got to serve a penalty is Russell right now. as Magnussen is up into 13th and past Zhou Guanyu. Lap 47 of 70. We had 3 laps to go. Let's see, Leclerc is now with the It's at a yellow flag in the third sector. Yellow flag. Oh, that's one of the Hasses. Yeah, retiring the car. That's Nico Hülkenberg. He went onto the escape road. He's fine, so it's a green flag right now. But yeah, he was probably told to retire the car. No, that's not going to be even a yellow flag right now. He is well clear of the track. Yeah, DRS has been re-enabled as Hülkenberg is outside of turn 16. Let's see, Perez holding on right now. 7/10 is the gap between those. Alonso's keeping within the DRS for now. Yeah, Alonso with the DRS there. Gasly, though, may be falling behind a little bit because Piastri has got the fastest lap. Medium tires, new medium tires. So we may see a few overtakes happen by Piastri if he can get them done. Right now in the 3 remaining laps, as Alonso still holding on to that DRS to Hamilton. Those two are really similar when it comes to race pace, but yeah, and the rubber is pretty much the same as well. So I think they're gonna be able to keep touch. I have a gearbox problem, says Yuki. Oh no, Yuki Tsunoda's been struggling all race long, and I think he's gonna have to retire the car. I think he's not gonna be able to finish this race. Yeah, he may be coming in to retire the car. Bottas, yeah, he's going really slow round the back straight. So Bottas is the only driver behind him, and it's just gotten past him. I think Tsunoda's gonna retire the car. He's gonna be classified for the race, qualified. He's technically gonna be at the timesheets because he's completed more than 90% of the race, but yeah, he's not gonna be able to finish, I think. So let's see. What's the matter with Ocon now? Oh, yellow flag on the third sector. I think that's Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda going extremely slow, and he's retiring the car, same as Nico Hülkenberg at the end of the escape road of turn 14, and that's green flag once again. Yeah, 2 cars in 2 laps there. But he gets past Stroll. Oh, Russell gets past Stroll there. Oh, Russell is up into P5. They didn't show that. How? My God. Piastri gets past Gasly. They didn't show that either. Yeah. They're just showing Perez and Leclerc not overtaking each other. My God. Let's see. Russell's already pulling a gap. He's already pulling a gap, and that's bad for everyone behind him. So he may be able to secure P5 or maybe P6. George Russell, depending on how hard he pushes right now. He's almost within the DRS of Ocon, though. He may be able to get P4 there. And yeah, he's got a 5-second penalty. That right now would dropping to P8. Oh, look, Justin Bieber is going to be waving the flag. Lap 49 of 50 right now. I so gotta pee. I so gotta pee. So it's good the race is ending. Haven't had to stop and pee for a while now. Used to happen more often, but yeah. Verstappen radio. You can keep the gap behind to 2.5 seconds. So he's been told to slow down by around a second to help him with the toe. We are on the final lap of this race. Let's see, could Ferrari move up? Could Leclerc move up into second place in the final lap? Could this be 2 out of 2 final lap overtakes on Sergio Perez? Alonso's lost touch with Hamilton. He's just 3 seconds behind now. Let's see, 2 seconds still the gap between Verstappen and Perez as they are going into turn 12. Verstappen says, okay, I'll try. Yeah, he did try and he has managed to do it. Let's see though, now, back straight, final time, Leclerc, DRS open. Let's see what he can do. Can he get him or can he not? This is it. DRS. Is he going to go around the outside, around the inside, or is it just not going to be enough? He goes around the inside. Oh, Leclerc. Oh, is he going to break himself? No, he doesn't. And that's Leclerc up into second place, making the move. And that's Perez losing another place. That's going to be another drag race to the end, I think. That's going to be another drag race to the end. Let's see, Verstappen wins, and I think that's Leclerc in front. Leclerc in second place, ahead of Sergio Perez. What a race, that one. What a race. It was super fun, guys. It was super fun. Okay, George Russell. Oh, got past Ocon there. Russell got past Ocon. P4, so P5 for Ocon, P6 for Stroll, Sainz P7, Hamilton P8, Alonso P9. Oh, Alonso just, was not enough to get past Russell. He didn't have the pace, and Piastri comes home with P10 and an extra point for the fastest lap. Behind we have Gasly, Albon, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Zhou, Sargent, and Bottas. So yeah, that was Vegas. Super fun race. Thank you so much for watching. It was a good one. I gotta say it was a good one. Viva Las Vegas indeed. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and next time out, we're gonna get the last race. So next week, we have the season closer, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the rest of the season. So make sure to tune in next week for the final race of the season, and then it's gonna be it until preseason testing in February. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for being here on the chat, for commentating, for your donations, of course. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go pee. I'll see you guys. It was a short race. It was an hour and a half. It was a short race. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Yeah. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And goodbye. Surprisingly great track. I completely agree with you, Butter. And yeah, Leclerc, driver of the day, fittingly, very fittingly. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Goodbye.